Great news. The FDA has approved trials for a new drug that promises to help those of you with peanut allergies. The drug is called the Askin Peanut. And here to tell us more about it, Dr. Ford Burnette, an allergist with the Allergy and Asthma Network. Dr. Burnette, good to see you this morning.
Nice to be here.
Thanks for joining us. So tell us, how does this work?
So Askin Peanut is an epicutaneous patch. It is immunotherapy. It's to enable desensitization to the allergen, which specifically in this case is peanut. So it's a patch applied transdermally to the skin, and that patch can actually, believe it or not, inactivate or activate, I should say, a lymphocyte response via the skin, and so it bypasses the bloodstream because it's activated via the skin. That immune response will then trigger a desensitization and downregulate an allergen response.
Wow. So is it an immediate thing, or kind of over a couple of days the effects take
It's a
effect?
Continuous activation. It's over time,
Okay.
a slow desensitization.
I can imagine there are hundreds, if not thousands, of moms and people right now rushing to go to the internet, to the phone, to say, how can I get this? Is it out? The trials have been approved. When might we see this on the market?
Well, certain trials are ongoing, so
Okay.
this is not available on the commercial market.
Okay.
It probably won't be available for a few years. There still have to be other clinical trials that are conducted in order to prove that there's indeed safety and efficacy. But the trials that have been done thus far have shown good safety, a good safety profile for the use of this patch, and the efficacy data is promising.
Okay. How many people suffer from peanut allergies?
In the U.S. population, it's approximately 1 to 1.4%.
Wow.
That number, the prevalence has actually doubled, if not tripled, in the last decade,
Okay.
especially in the pediatric population.
I know years and years of trials, as you said before this comes out, but I do want to know any skepticism that we should have with this in terms of if it'll work or how effective it may be on different people, different children as opposed to adults, or.
I think the data is promising. It may not necessarily be a full cure, but it may promote an effective desensitization so that if a child or if a person who's peanut allergic has an accidental exposure, they may be at less of a risk for anaphylaxis. So
Okay.
it is promising in that regard.
So even if it's not a full,
Even
at
if it's
least
not a full cure.
reduce the risk of that.
Correct.
Awesome. But again, unfortunately, still years away, but it's exciting to know that it's in the process.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Dr. Burnette, thanks so much for joining us.
And thank you for having me.
Okay, appreciate that. Is there a website, by the way, that we can go to learn more about this?
I think the Allergy and Asthma Network can send you to links and portals that will then direct you to research about food allergy and this particular product.
Okay, all right. It's exciting. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Have a great day. Enjoy your Monday.
Thank you.